Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. Put about 35 hours to it, and I'm here to give my opinion on it. I'm playing it on the Xbox Series X, playing it a couple days before the game comes out. Just want to be very clear on that. I have not beat it yet, but I think for the most part, people don't care about that. They want to know whether or not it's worth time, investment. Got all that for you guys. What's going on, you guys? Gaming out here, coming at you with another review. Today we're reviewing Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. I actually had to look up how to pronounce Avalon multiple times. Didn't want to come on here and sound stupid, but I'm also going to be transparent and tell you your boy didn't know how to pronounce that. But anyway, let's get on with this game, man. First off, let's talk a little bit about the story. You guys know I don't really go too much into the story. Very, very cryptic. Tell you whether or not it was grabbing my attention. Essentially, at the beginning, I'll tell you probably cliff notes first like hour of the game. You are in this area. You come across this entity. I will tell you, it's a famous entity. Gives you a lot of mysteries on what's going on with them. Kind of gives you like a Lord Voldemort from Harry Potter. Since you guys know. And I actually, what I will say about the story of this, it was very intriguing. They had really good characters in the game. They had pretty good, breadcrumbs. You go here, you go there. You got to sneak into places. There's a famous sword in history that's in mad movies, kind of like a, pull the sword from the rock, but it's not really a rock or a stone. It's something else. Really enjoyed the story. I have to honestly say I enjoyed the story. There was some good twists. There was a lot of good stuff. Because at the beginning when I was playing it, I was like, this is something unique that I haven't really seen in games. And I like the way they made it. And they kind of make you feel like, you have this incident where you have someone with you. You're on these campfires. And when you're talking to them, you're trying to debate whether or not they're full of shit or not. And I really enjoyed that about this game. I think it was good. One thing I will say, let's get a little bit into the graphics, the performance. This is probably the downfall of this game. And if this game rates low, it's probably going to be for this reason. I have to honestly be real with you guys in terms of like the graphics. I felt like some of the textures was not there. I felt like some places look good, some places didn't look good. The game is not a very good looking game whatsoever. You can go to first person or third person, which is nice that they give you the option on the Xbox. You push up on the D-pad, it allows you to. But one thing I can honestly say when it comes to just the graphics, we're going to go to the performance here in a minute, is I do feel like this game could have drastically improved if they would have just updated some of the graphics in general in this game. Some of the people looked crazy. A lot of it did, man. I feel like some of the character models wasn't good. The landscaping wasn't good. Some of the textures didn't feel like they're there. Now, I would say the environment in terms of the atmosphere was good. If they would have actually improved on that, you have this incident where you go out certain times of the night, makes the game harder, revives people. I think that was good. But in terms of the graphics themselves, I'm not going to say they look like horrible, but I do feel like they could have improved, especially today's standards. They could have improved in that aspect. It comes down to it. It's like, look, it is what it is with that. You never know with these kind of scenarios. And keep in mind, these games get updated all the time. They get drastic art updates. There was a variety of patches that they did throughout the review process. So I think this game will look better in the end, but right now at launch, I'll have to say that the graphics are underwhelming. Wasn't the worst game I played by far, wasn't the best game by far. It was kind of like a little bit under the middle, really a little bit below average for today's standards. And I would really hope that they, really fine tooth this, really go over it. Performance. On the Xbox Series X, this is another one of the really downfalls of this game. I felt like the game ran horrible variety of times. This game needs to really improve on that aspect. The performance now obviously could get a day one patch, but I don't give you guys my opinion on what the game could have been. I give you the opinion on what I played on it, because I don't know what the day one patch is going to fix. There's been certain games like, Spider-Man 2 that the game got worse when the game was released because of the day one patch. Look, this is the one thing I will say, this game needed to be in the oven a little longer. It needed to be in the oven probably another 6 months to a year to improve how the game visually looked, and most importantly, improve the performance of the game. There was a daily mode and a performance mode, and I just didn't really sense anything on that, guys. Like, and I'm pretty sure we both know when it comes to me, I've talked about these games a variety of ways. I'm very lingering when it comes to the performance and stuff. Now, I don't know how this game runs on anything else. I don't know if it runs good on any aspect besides what I'm talking about now. But, I can only go off of what I'm playing. And what I played, it wasn't it. That performance wasn't it. No, nothing in terms of performance was good. I had multiple issues where I felt like the game was going to crash. I had some dialogue that didn't pop up. I had, multiple pop in. The game just did not run good at all. And it's a shame, too, because we're going to get to the gameplay. They got something. Oh, my God. They got something. I'm going to be honest here. Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. Look, I recommend, I don't know when you guys are going to be watching this. Go look up patches. Go look up current reviews wherever you are in time. Right now, I'm recording this May the 22nd, 2025. Well, technically the 21st, but it's about to be the 22nd. It's like 1 a.m. The gameplay of this game gives me that old school Skyrim, but in a way darker environment, arguably better in some areas. Got a great atmosphere, great story. The gameplay lets you play a variety of different ways. This is one of the few games that I feel like I can play this game however I want to play it. They let you make potions. They let you make your own weapons. They let you upgrade them. They let you enhance them. They let you enchant them. It's one of the few games I've seen where they allow you to play as the necromancer. You can raise the dead. You can fight with a summon. And it's not one of those summons where they're there for 10, 15 seconds. Them suckers are there until they're dead. And I really appreciate that because I feel like a lot of these games don't really go into magic. But I'm telling you right now, the magic in this game, I didn't play as a mage. I played as a warrior. Kind of want to go back and play as a mage. I did summon. So what I would do is I would summon. So there's a distraction. And then me and that summon would go in on that dude. Never got bored. Even with the glitches. Even with the bad performance. And the way this game looked at sometimes, my ass couldn't drop it. I'm going to be real with you guys. It wasn't early access. Like I said, I do think they're going to improve this game going forward. I did play it in first person. I didn't play it a whole lot of third person. I don't exactly know how the aspect is. I really enjoyed this game. I enjoyed that they found ways to revive people with, the nighttime effect going on. I'm not going to really go into, I don't want to interrupt the story too much, but the gameplay on this, I'm sitting there leveling up my individual light hand, leveling up one hand. They give a huge skill tree. When I mean the skill tree is huge, it's huge. I felt like I was being able to barter with people. I felt like I was being able to go out there and kill people and take their gold. I felt like I had options. I felt like if I wanted to switch stuff up, they get potions in the game to let you recalibrate. I love when games do this. Alchemy seemed lit. Everything in this game was great. It's just the performance, man. I'm going to be honest with you. Even though I felt like the art was underwhelming, I'm not going to say it was horrible. It was definitely underwhelming for me. That gameplay was so great. I felt like I was playing Skyrim again for the first time. It was good, man. It was good, especially with the story, because the aspect of the story, dope. It was a good story. I really enjoyed that aspect of it. And it's gotten to the point where it's like, look, I didn't beat the game, but I'm still going to play that sucker. I'm going to play it again. I think this time I'm looking at a mage, looking pure mana. And what's annoying is when, you get all this loot, because there's a lot of loot in the game. There's loot everywhere. I really like that the cooking system in this game where you can make stuff. Everything is giving you options. I love when RPGs give you options to play the game that you want to play. It's an open world RPG. You step into a dark reimagined Legends. And I think this game has so much potential, and I hope they get it. Because I feel like these days you get good concepts like Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon, and then because it doesn't do well coming out the gate, the funding's cut, and then it dies. And I'm being real with you guys. Like, even though this game clearly has got issues right now, I think there's some serious things that you can do to fix this. I think once you get those performance working good, and then you get the aspects of everything else good, I think you got something good here, man. I think you got something good. I do recommend this game. I think it's something that you guys should play. Played it on the Xbox Series X, like I said. I think this is something that you should invest time into. It's a good game. Like I said, performance good, performance bad, graphics are okay. I think they can improve. Story was great, and that gameplay was chef's kiss. I love these type of things where they make me get play. It's kind of what I wanted from Avowed. You would have been lit if I got Avowed's production and this game's gameplay. You know, smacked up, put into a burger. I think that would have been a good game. But anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. You guys come in here if you already played it. Kind of curious on that. Like I said, I can only speak on the Xbox Series X version. I'm hoping the Steam version runs better. I don't know, but put in the comment section below what you guys feel. I'm very curious your guys' opinion. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button. As always, appreciate it. You can always sub to the channel. We make weekly content on here. We review games, where we talk about news. We're going to be introducing some other aspects to the channel here soon. Put all that in the comment section below. And until next time, this is Gaming Addict. I'm out of here. Peace. That was my review on Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. Peace.